Players are ready and waiting. Here we go. UCF on the right-hand side of your screen in the black trimmed in gold. Kansas in their throwback baby blues on the left-hand side of your screen. Glad you're with us from Lawrence. London Davis with the first swing for the Jayhawks. Kansas with the overpass, and it's UCF scoring first.
And UCF, a great serving team, so they're going to put a ton of pressure on Kansas with their service reception because they're one of the top 10 in the country, actually, sitting at 8th in the country in aces per set.
Just a bit too long for Emily Wilson. We're even at 1. What makes UCF such a great serving team?
Yeah, you know, it's so funny. I was talking to their head coach before the match, and he goes, everybody keeps asking me that, you know, and obviously she was a great player in her own right, but she said, you know, we go back there when we serve with aggression, but there's some players that can vary up their tempo and then short deep as well, and that's that fastball into their middle, and Hansen, a difficult ball to defend. And first-year head coach Jenny Maurer, a wonderful player in her own right, played at Washington University from St. Louis, has a ton of family here. First year head coach, but was on staff for a number of years at UCF before she got the head coaching duties.
Two-time All-American.
A great player. I enjoyed talking to her before the match. Just the volleyball history. She's just been a volleyball, you know, fan growing up and loves the game of volleyball, and you can definitely tell.
Katie Dalton with a good serve for Kansas. Banjo. Mrs. Long. Ava Armour. 6'5" freshman. El Nadi will make it work.
Oh, such a crafty play from Aya El Nadi. Not a lot of space to work with here. Kind of just works the tightrope and has to contort her body to not to get into the net. An impressive feat. Aya El Nadi has been so crafty, so good all season long for the Jayhawks. A 6 rotation outside hitter.
Point goes to Kansas. Claudia Dillon just wide.
Well, gets on this in a hurry, but just misses wide on the slide attack. UCF is going to try to split their offense there with a 2-hitter system right now with Chalmers on the front row, Wilson on the outside. And some early miscues. I think Kansas has had a couple opportunities with this one, just misplayed from Cooper.
Emily Wilson to serve. She'll pick up another ace, top 30 in aces per set.
And that's the variance of placement. And that's what their head coach said. She goes, we can locate really well. And that was all about the placement right in between Anna Banjo and Dalton on the back row. And now she's going to go deeper in the floor. Or excuse me, El Nadi on the back row. Easy ball for UCF to gobble up and defend.
From the back row, Emily Wilson.
Still 2 live attackers on the front row, so what do? You use this as your third option, coming from the back row, just one blocker up, able to pick the corner of what she wants to attack. Well executed from the Knights.
Just a bit too short.
Well, she went short, deep, and then she was trying short once again. Just misses that. You can see why she leads, though, UCF in aces. Just 45, make it 46 now. Picked up her 46th ace on the season.
Kansas answers with an ace.
Well, Anna Banjo on the back row, let that ace go. I'll make up for it. She gets that one back for Kansas. And this is a ball that stays low to the top of the net. A flat floater. Goes right back line to line.
Off the hands of Lauren Clark.
And Lauren Clark just swiping the hands, going after Turner's hands, actually gets right in between the seam of the two Jayhawks.
Cooper. Out to Clark. Cameron Turner.
Well, Cameron Turner, sensing that she was all alone, Myers couldn't get there in time, so what does she do? She dives in last second, able to get that, and Kansas coming off a great blocking performance on the road against Cincinnati.
Clark winds up and puts it away. Big swing from Lauren Clark.
Lauren Clark able to take that one in serve reception in rhythm and to that kill, and a player that spent time at Penn State, at Florida Gulf Coast, and then finishing her career at UCF.
Tight to the net. Cameron Turner with a great set to Cooper.
It was fun to watch Abby Hansen as she comes out. She's like, my bad. She got a soft touch on that and just couldn't locate the ball. So difficult to do as a middle blocker.
Kansas sends it back. Michaela Myers teaming up with Aya El-Nadi.
Myers does a wonderful job working laterally, get those hands pressed in time, in unison, back into the floor.
Abby Hansen and Ava Armour lining up in front of a 6'5", 6'5". That's a lot of length up front. Armour. London Davis got a piece of that. Reagan Burns. London Davis. Davis again.
Well, went right back to that set, and that was a tremendous set selection from Cameron Turner, back to back. So good at just laying the ball on a platter. London Davis.
26th season as head coach, 4-time Big 12 Coach of the Year. Caroline Bien with a serve. Armour. Picked up by Burns. El-Nadi. Off the hands.
The back row defense for the Jayhawks, able to play off the block, able to gobble that up defensively. Then Aya El-Nadi, oh so good at tooling the hands. And now Kansas on a 4-0 scoring run to recapture the lead and get a bit of a cushion off the serve of Caroline Bien, who's going back there with her flat floater. That one's going to sail long, but up to that point had done a good job of putting pressure on the Knights.
Caitlin Grimes in the match now to serve. El-Nadi tips it over. Perfectly placed.
And comes inside here a little bit inside from the normal outside push to the outside, and that allows her that space to tip over the block to the line. Aya El-Nadi, perfect 3 of 3 to start the match.
Quick ball. It's Abby Hansen.
It's so difficult to defend that connection, and Hansen gives her setter a high five. Like, that was a perfect ball. Right on a tee to find the deep part of the floor.
Boy, Shear serves. El-Nadi. That's good.
And it's just that little step that Dylan has to take because she has the middle blocker running in front of her. So that allows just enough space for Aya El-Nadi.
That ball's still up. Cameron Turner swings. Point Kansas. UCF wondering if that ball was up.
I think we're going to see a challenge here as everybody stopped. And I think that ball's down. That ball's down. Indeed. Yes. You keeping track, partner? Or
You were 1 for 1 there.
I really do wish we would have kept it all year. I'm not batting that well, that's for sure.
That would be below the Mendoza line, I'm sure. Ava Armour. On the banjo, just long.
A couple miscues from Anna Banjo on the slide. Well-handled ball, though, from Reagan Burns. The libero for Kansas has been holding it down. They've targeted her a number of times in service reception.
Armour with another nice serve. That's an ace. Stacking them up.
This is why they're one of the best in the country in aces per set. They go back there, serve with intent, serve into seams. As we mentioned, short, deep, varying up the speed, the placement, able to locate extremely well with their serve.
Another good serve. El Nadi. El Nadi is finding a gap and taking advantage.
So Cameron Turner up high to get this because this was a difficult serve once again. This ball was tight to the net. Cameron Turner, though, able to elevate, get her hands on it. And Aya El Nadi continuing a perfect afternoon. 5 of 5. 5 kills, no errors on 5 attempts.
Wilson swings. Scores it for UCF. Her 3rd kill.
This one a pretty quick tempo. The block not yet established.
Turner out to Cooper. Shearer's there. From the back row. Emily Wilson.
Yeah, success with that back row attack from Emily Wilson. 4 kills now, and 2 of those coming from the back row, being available and showing that she can hit at both angles as well from the back row.
The overpass. Clark takes advantage. And now Kansas wants a timeout, trailing 16-14. This road trip through Iowa, coming down to Kansas.
Opportunities, too, in Ames.
Reagan Cooper ends the run.
A great pass to pull that ball back in. Aya El Nadi was moving to her right and had to lift that ball, and that allowed Cameron Turner to be able to set that ball up to Reagan Cooper, who just elevates, puts it down.
Molly Schultz, great serve. Turner leaves it for Michaela Myers.
Well, 2 seniors on senior day doing their job. Molly Schultz coming in at serving specialist, and then Michaela Myers in transition. A quick ball that just splits the seam.
Schultz takes that one. Cooper. Dalton sends it across. Cooper with the block. Kansas takes the lead.
It was a play there from Michaela Myers, even make that play at the net and then come down and play it, and then her roommate, best friend, pairing up here for their last season together in Lawrence to get the block to end the rally.
And an ace. Kansas now by 2.
You know, I'd asked Coach Ray Bouchard about Molly Schultz and all of his seniors. He goes at their family for Thanksgiving, so they went to Iowa State, played on the road. Instead of it's difficult to fly back, and so they had Thanksgiving in Omaha, and then
we'll be bringing 25 by. That's a usual Thanksgiving at your place, probably.
Oh, it is. Yeah. It is. Yes, indeed. But with a couple extra guests.
Clark off the Turner block. Now Ray Bouchard, I think, is wondering if someone was in the net. He has pulled the challenge card.
Kansas is challenging. There was a net touch.
I think it would have to be on the set here at the net. It's Schomer's going up, and see if she gets into the net when she comes down. And I don't think so.
Well, that net stays pretty still, doesn't it?
Yeah, I don't see it. Well, she did a wonderful job actually staying out of the net. I don't know. What do you got, partner?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Wow.
Okay. Great challenge from Ray Bouchard.
Yeah, I didn't see it. Okay, well, it's a difficult job, definitely.
I don't think Schomer still believes it. But
what an athletic family, though, the Schomers. I mean, her sister had a tremendous career at Kansas City, right up the road.
yeah. Her brother, a national championship at Northwest Missouri State in basketball. Ace for the Jayhawks.
Molly Schultz continuing to serve. And this run continues for the Jayhawks. Talking about the serve 6-0 scoring run now.
Another good serve. Michaela Myers there for Kansas. Clark pushes it deep.
Oh, what a wise play from Clark. And Dalton couldn't corral that even at her height.
Reagan Cooper. Dalton there to cover for Kansas. Turner dumps it over. That ball was still up. Michaela Myers.
Cameron Turner so deceptive within that rally. You know, last second tees it up for Myers. She had a tip within that rally as well. Just some great play from Cameron Turner.
Shear there to cover. Back row again, that was Wilson. Cooper, dug by Shear. From the back row again, Wilson. Kansas all over it. Clark swings. Hard-earned point for the Knights.
What a rally to end. A bit of a run that Kansas was on a 6-1 scoring run, but the long extended rallies, some tremendous defense displayed within that. But an even better aggressive swing to end it right off the blocking shoulder. Fast into that angle.
Back out to Cooper. Tough play. Schomers does it from her bench. Myers is blocked. Off the Kansas block. Ava Armour.
Well, the Jayhawks battling, but right back to Armour, who gets it right in between the Kansas block, deep into the floor.
London Davis. Clark swings and scores it for the Knights.
Yeah, Clark's being the aggressor and has had success going back there. Off a secondary set, too. That is a long time you have to wait for that ball to come down, and then just unleashes on the ball. And now a 3-0 scoring run for the Knights.
London Davis powers it.
I think that's
but
long.
Now there's a touch. Not much argument from UCF.
Oh, yeah, that was in. Wow.
Blocked. Aya El Nadi.
Alnati just denies at the net. That right hand, that press in, not getting tooled. That's a strong right hand pressing into the floor. Now 14 blocks for the Jayhawks. As I mentioned, on the road this Wednesday, they had 16 in 3 sets, so their block party came alive.
Dumped over, Turner there to cover. Alnati. Out to Clark.
UCF.
Clark is seeing the floor extremely well in this first set. 6 kills to lead the way, and she's shown a variety of shots.
Caitlin Grimes puts it in play. Turner to London Davis. Chalmers was there. Shear with a diving try. But it's going to be set points now for Kansas.
So first contact then takes your setter out, because that's Chalmers sitting in the angle to dig that ball. But then your secondary setter is typically your libero. A long way to run for Shear to have to go all that way from left back. Just unfortunate for the Knights, because that was a well-handled ball from Chalmers.
Reagan Burns puts it in play. On a banjo. Alnati. Shear's there. Nice pickup from Burns. That point's going to go to Kansas. Jayhawks take the first set. 20, hard to measure heart too, isn't it?
Yeah, oh, I mean, you can just tell. A long way from home, from Egypt, and plays with a ton of heart. And also, too, on senior day, when you're on the floor, you never want to let down your seniors. It's that sense of, like, we're going to send you off with a victory.
Deanne puts it in play. Burns with the dig. Alnati. Right through the UCF block.
Well, it started with Reagan Burns, a true freshman, sitting on the line, digging a ball. And Alnati swinging away, gets on that block in a hurry. Fast arm swing through the zone. And that's a varying up. A short serve there, but smart set from Chalmers to Armour on the right side.
Dave Armour.
Because essentially you take out Emily Wilson there. She's unavailable, so you have that middle blocker to go to, or Armour. And at 6'5", she might be pushing 6'6". I mean, she is tall.
Long from Shear, back over to Kansas. Wide from Burns. Now Armour will go back to serve. Talk about her athleticism. Her dad, Justin, won a Super Bowl with the Broncos. To the Kansas side, Katie Dalton. Big swing from Emily Wilson.
The more give and go action there. He takes first contact as does Wilson, and then right into that approach and the attack. .444 for her, the outside hitter.
Dalton. That's it, Alnati. Point Kansas, I believe a touch call there.
Yeah, I'm not sure I saw a touch. I think this might be one to challenge. And Chalmers said that was not mine, and I think we do have to challenge this. I didn't see one live.
Jenny Maurer, if I can read lips, said who
Yeah.
or whom. She's looking at the up official. I think I'm over. You want to take a stab at this one?
Yep. Hey.
UCF. Serving is 26.
There you go. Point Knights. Nice pickup from Wilson. Clark with the swing. Be in there for Kansas. Turner sends it to the back corner. Heady play from Cameron Turner.
Just a beautiful play. Cameron Turner knowing exactly where she is on the floor. Has to get that deep into the corner to find the floor. And she does just that. What a tremendous season Cameron Turner has had, the junior. You talk to all the opposing coaches, you know, and you talk to them, and they mention her almost at the very beginning on just how much she does for this team. Still haven't got that connection down, though, in this match with Anna Banjo.
Clark takes advantage.
And right off of that shoulder, off the block, deep into the angle, because Burns is playing sharp angle.
Reagan Cooper. Hanson was there. Hanson swings. Burns for Kansas. Cooper puts it away. Her third kill.
Well, it started with the defense. Reagan Burns, tremendous defense right there. Just lifts it up, does exactly what she's supposed to do, sitting on that line. And the block jumped with Cameron Turner, and that allowed some space for Reagan Cooper to put the ball down.
Dumped over. Shomers. The freshman saw the opening.
Holds, and then the last second, very deceptive.
Something about setters that seem to know where everybody is on the court, even their team and the opposing team know that at all times, or know where they're supposed to be, right?
A ton of practice with that peripheral, right? With that peripheral vision of
Reagan Cooper puts it away. It's like a mother of four. You know exactly where everything is happening even before it happens.
and this one not fully. Not a good hand on that one from Reagan Cooper. She kind of takes a big smile after that one. Didn't get all of it, but got enough of it.
Burns with a nice dig. From the back row, El Nadi. Long. Kansas asking their coach for a challenge. I think Ray Bouchard is going to listen.
I think he's looking at his Ray was looking at Pam, his wife. Pam, is that in? I love it. Looked over to the crowd to get some help.
That's a lot of pressure.
Well, El Nadi right after that said that ball's in.
The stands, Pam, yeah. You don't think strategically he places her right at the end line, do you?
I mean, she sits in the same spot every match. The family,
you think that's
too.
on purpose, though?
It could be. I don't know.
That's a
it's
good
interesting.
question. Score one for Pam. Mrs. B. Good call.
I'll give one to my former teammate, Ashley Bouchard out. Oh, Hinkleman now, excuse me. She's up there, too. She might have helped out.
That is right in the coffin corner.
The high snap from Lauren Clark has been doing that, finding the floor in just a multitude of ways, and that one just wisely over the block, snaps it deep into. It doesn't have to have all the pace in the world, but more about placement.
Kayla Myers.
And Kayla Myers just never gives up on the play. I mean, following with that right hand to push back into the floor. She was a key player in that win on the road against BYU in Provo. She had 6 blocks leading the way for the Jayhawks. And she's having quite the match so far. 4 blocks for Michaela Myers already. This one just going back and forth. We saw a couple of runs in that first set, but neither team able to get points in bunches here in set number 2. Back and forth. We've had a couple breaks in the action too with some challenges.
El Nadi. A good save from Wilson. Shears there, overpass. El Nadi redirects. Myers, Shear with a great save. To London Davis.
How about the fight from UCF? That was a tremendous effort. Shear, that was phenomenal. I always love to give some libero love when I can, and that was well deserved.
Emily Wilson with a half-dozen kills now. To London Davis. There's a rocket.
Well, London Davis right in her wheelhouse. We've seen this power from her all season long, the junior right side.
Good call, Claudia Dillon. Former Missouri Tiger.
Didn't have to change colors,
No.
Dutch, did she? Family's like, oh, keep the black and gold.
rivalries either, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Armour off the tape for an ace.
The first ace of the second set goes to UCF, and the tape is your friend.
I don't know if the UCF players are doing push-ups per ace for the number of aces, but on this team,
But you're getting a good workout.
Yeah.
And they have 6 players with 20 aces or more. That's phenomenal.
El Nadi with the pancake. Bien. Wow. Emily Wilson.
And that quick tempo to the outside in transition for the winner. And both outside hitters for UCF carrying the heavy load offensively. 8 kills for Clark, and right behind is Emily Wilson with 7.
Armour was there. Wilson to the back row. Score it.
What an angle from Emily Wilson, and now UCF on a bit of a run. That's perfect.
On a banjo. That's good.
A little bit higher ball for Anna Banjo to work with. And she's now in the kill category, her first of the match, and certainly a player that Kansas needs to get going offensively. Because when you don't have a diversification, you get a little bit, you get predictable in where you're going.
Turner out to Cooper. Cooper goes deep corner.
We've heard throughout this season when we've been able to interview Reagan Cooper after the match, she said, you know, just communication with Cam and just changing up too where she gets the ball. A little faster tempo inside a bit more, pushing it out.
El Nadi with the ace, and we're even at 13.
Well, it's Aya El Nadi for the Jayhawks leading the way in that ace category. 25 aces coming into this match, and that one got away.
Claudia Dillon, the serve.
On a banjo with the tip. Just in front of Emily Wilson.
Well, something that they talked about with On a Banjo, right, they're working on, because she wants to unleash, right? I mean, she loves to swing away, but that was a wide shot for her right over the top. She's back to 0 now in the hitting category because she had been negative up until that kill.
Clark on a banjo, able to save it. Dalton got the initial dig. The Clark swings away. She is relentless. And it's UCF, the first to 15.
At TCU versus TCU, Houston, BYU, Texas, at Iowa State, and Kansas. I mean, that was a rough back half of the schedule.
Point's going to go to Kansas.
And certainly got the attention of Coach Bouchard. I mean, he talked to me, he said, listen, I mean, you look at their personnel and the team, and he goes,
there's some athletes on that side.
oh yeah, no doubt. And he knows how big this win could be for their chances to host. And
Lauren Clark is having a heck of a match into double-digit kills now with 10.
And the first player to do so. Taking advantage of the front 3 rows that she plays in.
And Cooper tried to hold back, but
there's the push-ups.
got a piece of that.
The push-ups.
Okay, that looked like
4.
Was that 4?
Yeah. They're doing one for every ace.
One for every ace, so compounding daily. Cooper. Grimes couldn't save it.
Well, they were keying on her in service reception. She had just given up that ace, but then follows it back up with a well-handled ball. And a much-needed point for the Jayhawks.
Right off a Kansas hand, Britt Carlson. Her sister Bryn, volleyball player at Kansas State. Nice save from Bien. Emily Wilson brings a thump.
And just he's unable to get some stops right now defensively.
So Chloe Shear to serve. With a 3-point edge here in the second set. El Nadi. Dylan got a piece of that one. Rick Carlson has come in with some fire too.
And Dylan, with that left hand, gets enough of it to slow it down. Defense able to pick it up. And then deep into the floor, as you mentioned, Carlson.
Kansas this time at the block. Michaela Myers.
Myers once again. She's shading over there, expecting that ball to go there.
Cameron Turner with a nice dig. Grimes with a nice save. El Nadi. Emily Wilson showing a little change of pace.
I think she attributed that one to her coaching staff. She turned right over to them because they told her that was open. She pointed over and was like, thanks for the tip, because that was wide open.
Turner there to play it off the tape. El Nadi, long. Monica so cold. Serving. So cold with a diving save. Sheer on her from her knees, able to save it. London Davis puts it away.
Well, the UCF a little bit out of sorts defensively because they were having to scramble to keep that ball alive. And then London Davis, 6 kills now, no errors.
El Nadi. Kansas fighting back here.
El Nadi gets the block on their descent and just couldn't locate that ball once again. So UCF is able to get some touches at the plane of the net.
And too strong from Emily Wilson. The touch at the net, I think that maybe redirected that ball from Bien. And now Wilson will go back to serve. 2 points away from the second set.
Emily Wilson to serve.
Dalton digs it. Bien tracks it down. On a banjo. Celebrates a big block.
Oh, a free ball attempt here, and on a banjo, just working hard to get there, not allowing that space. And a big yell let out. 17 blocks now for Kansas.
Nadi with the serve. Sheer from her knees to save it. Wow, Emily Wilson from the back row. Just swinging away.
A good pick up there from Dylan, not blocking, so being useful as a defender to pick up that play, pick up that ball, and then a back row attack once again.
Not sure what the conversation
And they're talking
is.
right now about Sheer under the net, and she didn't impede with the play, though. And she went to go pick up that ball defensively, so I think that's the conversation.
She slid under the net, yeah. Cooper. Kansas saves 1 set point.
Molly Schultz to serve.
Hansen puts it away. UCF takes the second set, 25-21. Caitlin Grimes.
And I think if you're UCF, you're on the road, you picked up that set and you have a ton of momentum. I think that the momentum now is certainly on the Knights side, and Carlson also was a nice addition into the lineup.
Abby Hansen scoring first for UCF.
coming into this match. I thought the middle blockers for UCF could be a huge differentiator in this match. And that one just sails long.
On the banjo serves. Britt Carlson.
And Britt Carlson, the redshirt freshman, at 6'4" on that right side. You see Michaela Myers having to work laterally, couldn't get there in time to close that block.
Claudia Dillon.
And running the middle blocker in transition. And completely in rhythm right now is UCF, just finding that space along the net, and some marked set selections from Scholmers.
Reagan Cooper. That ball in the rafters, but still playable. Wilson. Dalton there for Kansas. Back out to Wilson. And Britt Carlson swinging away. And UCF with the early lead.
UCF looking in complete control early going in set number 3, doing everything they want, looking extremely comfortable and confident.
Turner out to Cooper. Off the hand, scored for KU.
Oh, a physical block here on the outside with Carlson and Dillon. And Cooper hits at a high contact point, but she's having to hit extremely high to try to get the hands to hit off.
London Davis sheer with a great dig.
I think that ball was long.
Once again, it's Britt Carlson.
Well, Carlson up against one block, just unloads. 5 kills, no errors on 7 attempts since she's entered the match.
Sarah will send it back over to KU and Caroline Bien.
I think the message for UCF is let's let it all go. Let's go after that. And you can tell that that's the way that they're playing. After they picked up that second set victory, they're like, hey, we're here. We can do this. We just proved that we did.
And now it goes back to Emily Wilson. There's been an absolute force in this match. El Nadi.
Oh, he's seen for Kansas. There's been a couple matches where El Nadi has just taken over. Well, Kansas is unable to get UCF out of system right now. So everything that they want offensively able to do. And a lot of that has to do with the play of Emily Wilson and her first contact. It has been on point in sets 2 and 3 so far.
El Nadi. London Davis saved it with a left hand. Clark. Block. Davis turns it back.
Okay, quick response there from London Davis, not getting tooled with that right hand. Presses over just in time. And there was a touch, yeah, indeed. There was a touch.
Pointed Kansas direction first, but now that's point's going to be UCF.
Abby Shoulders to serve.
Abby Shomers. Wide.
Kansas!
Clark with a big swing. 11 kills now for Lauren Clark.
Well, in rhythm here once again, UCF with all options available, even a back row option, because Emily Wilson's continuing to handle the ball very well with her platform to set up that offense.
On a banjo, turned back. Abby Hansen.
A lot of that Emily Wilson too is just feeling it.
Wilson, yeah. Schomer's there for UCF. Wilson can't miss right now. And Kansas wants a timeout.
I think UCF's looking forward. They would love to go home to see their palm trees again with a victory. And what a quick start to set number 3 and a much needed timeout. And then a different set there from Reagan Cooper, bringing her into a different zone just to get a different look, not going out to both of those, the forehands. Then it's almost more like a one-on-one there that she can still cut that angle.
We talked about the physical block of UCF. There's a lot of length there. There's a lot of physicality at the net.
And it hasn't resulted. They have one team block to end the rally, but it's resulted in a lot of touches for them to able to play defensively.
Kansas does not have an answer for Britt Carlson right now.
They don't have an answer to slow down UCF's offense. And Kansas is going to have to go back and serve with more intent and more pressure when they have the ball at the service line.
Back to Cooper. That one past year.
Will show sharp angle. That was what was available off the block.
Elnady from the back row.
Well, Kansas able to get a touch at the point of the net and then defense into offense. That transition kill. Elnady showing that she's available from the back row.
There's Britt Carlson again.
Well, Chalmers just keeping this defense of the Jayhawks off balance. She is spreading the ball all around. And it's also not allowed this crowd to get into it. Pretty quiet here in Horsch.
Cooper. Wilson had to change her approach a little bit there. Didn't matter.
And I think there was a
Got a Jayhawk
collision,
down.
yeah, on the back row. And I think that was Burns colliding into Caroline Bien. And
Emily Wilson to serve. Out to El Nadi.
UCF.
got a touch. I think this official calls a touch.
So will be point Kansas.
I think we might see a challenge here. Yeah, indeed. And
Jenny Maurer wants a challenge.
The call on the floor was touch. UCF is challenging. There was no touch.
I don't see a touch at the plane of the net. Do you, partner?
I think in the rotation, this one's yours.
There you go. I can understand the challenge, though.
Oh, absolutely.
From Jenny Maurer, I think that was a good challenge. I didn't see much. But again, it's hard to overturn that, right? If you...
She can smile about
Claudia Dillon, I think, talking to her head coach.
All right, Reagan Burns will put it in play. London Davis. Pass to diving Emily Wilson.
A perfect secondary set. Watch how she just rolls that ball up there from Reagan Burns on her platform. It gives time for London Davis to get to her touch point and then work. Take a big swing, and London Davis on that right side. 6 kills, no errors, hitting .375. So she's provided that offense. I'm not sure what the break in the action is now.
Kansas ready to make a substitution on the banjo. And Molly Schultz.
And the crowd sensing is a let's go Jayhawks.
Okay, I think we got it all straight.
Oh, yeah, out of rotation, I believe. So Kansas.
Rotation error, point UCF.
Rotation error on the side of Kansas. So point over to UCF.
Claudia Dillon to serve.
On any type of break in the action like this, and the UCF's like, we'll take it, because the crowd was starting to get into it, and now they're quiet again.
Out to London Davis. Brings the crowd back into it. Brent Kirsch into the Kansas lineup now to serve. Right down the line, an ace off the bench.
I mean, that was precision line to line. Brent Kirsch. First
Just
time,
inside the antenna,
yeah, first time into this match. I mean, that was going to fall in, so you understand why Clark went for that. Just went off her left platform, left arm, forearm.
In the back row, Emily Wilson.
Have not found a way to stop Emily Wilson in this match. She almost looks more comfortable swinging from the back row.
Austin Chilmers. Clark.
Well, even when Kansas does limit the options, it's been the outsides to bail them out with Wilson and Clark. So they've went up, that's the only option, and they've been able to get out of it.
Cooper, long. Kansas wants a touch. Ray Bouchard thinking about it, and he'll use a challenge.
Yeah. So a 4-point lead holds for UCF.
Cooper pounds it down. Kansas cuts the lead to 3.
What a play from Cameron Turner to keep that ball alive. Able to challenge at the net, but also play it on her way down. And then Cooper, 11 kills, just 1 error in this match.
Jayhawks all over the floor. El Nadi. That'll bring the crowd to its feet. Brent Kirsch doing some great work on that point as well.
And look at that collision, and I think Cameron Turner was in tears. Actually, the toughness from Cameron Turner on display. You can see her kind of like gingerly running back, continues to have to play, sets the ball up there. El Nadi, who takes an aggressive swing, but I think tears welling up in her eyes. You talk about toughness, Cameron Turner.
Did Kirsch save it? No. So that one touched the floor, so it'll be point UCF. Cooper. The National Player of the Week.
Well, it gets to a point when everybody in the gym knows where the ball's going, right? And she's still able to perform. Very reminiscent of the Kelsey Payne days for Kansas when everybody knew where the ball was going and she was still able to go get you a kill.
Claudia Dillon.
Well, down the stretch, the middle is for UCF to continue to come alive, and on an in-system pass, able to run that fast tempo. And
Cooper.
Almost seems automatic, doesn't it? Well, her ability to elevate. What a last year it's been for Reagan Cooper here in Lawrence, Kansas.
And had just a little bit of doubt whether she was going to continue, right?
Exactly. Almost didn't continue to play. And her best friend, Michaela Myers, said, I'm going to go to Kansas. Why don't we join up again? They had started their career together at Washington State.
On from London Davis.
Well, Kansas we've seen them this season capture, actually win those rallies, just unable to the ball, not bouncing their way, but give credit to UCF because they were putting a lot of pressure on the Jayhawks.
Davis blocked out a play. Reagan Burns with a good serve. Clark. Wilson long. And a timeout from the Knights. 2,200 seats now.
Exactly.
We're getting a weather report from Cincinnati. No snow yet.
No snow yet,
so,
says Dr. Hinkleman. Thank you.
Joe Dorsey Hall on spot on the call and the weather. London Davis just misses long.
And had a swing for it, but that one just misses long, and I'm not sure that set didn't come cleanly off the hands of Cameron Turner.
Elnady with authority.
And that one did. That was a beautiful ball. Ty Elnady, the faster tempo here. That's the push out. I was on a platter. Brinkhurst checking back in. She came in, checked in, and had an ace.
Tries to go right back down that line, got the tape, and an ace, even at 22.
How about that?
Ice water.
Sometimes they bounce your way. That's indeed for the Jayhawks. Took a positive touch, a little trickle, a little bounce up off the net.
I still think coming off the bench and serving him.
It's such a fun, fast sport, dynamic too, and we of course appreciate you viewing it, watching with us. But if you can, come and check out this team in person. It is very fun to watch.
Elnady. Kansas has the lead. Shear takes a hard tumble.
Well, Cameron Turner was thinking about dumping that, but it was wise to go out because Clark had jumped with Turner, the setter, thinking that she might go setter dump on that.
Back out to Elnady. Bien was there for Kansas. Bien again, out of the net, still in play. Point goes to Kansas. And now set points for the Jayhawks.
Oh, the fight within that, in the net, on a banjo, just quick reactions from the Jayhawks.
Clark. Bien is there. Elnady. Jayhawks storm back to take set number 3.
Woodhawks. Even in a set where Kansas had an out of rotation, I mean, they gave up a point due to being out of rotation. So a little just out of sorts, uncharacteristic, because we've seen Kansas play so clean, but able to find a way. And that's what good teams do, able to find a way, even when things aren't really going your way. And in UCF, they've just got to think, we were right there in that set, up 15-10. But they've shown they're able to fight and battle, so this will be a good set 4.
There we go. Elnady will serve it up for Kansas. No touch from Kansas. Point Kansas.
I can just still hear Coach Bouchard's voice out of everything else. I mean, no, I could hear it. It's unbelievable. I mean,
you heard that for a few years, didn't you? There's Carlson.
Oh, the adjustment, and Schomers to go right back to Carlson, had just aired wide angle, and she has a ton of line, able to hit it deep into the floor, because we've seen Reagan Burns sit in on the line, but able to hit it over her deep into the floor.
On a banjo to serve. Like someone was in the net there, didn't get the number.
I think Cameron Turner was in the net because she didn't disagree with that call. But Reagan Cooper was sitting in on that tip. She was ready for it. Coach Bouchard said, good job, Coop. Seeing that she made that adjustment defensively.
Out to Cooper. She has just been a pleasure to watch.
She has been a pleasure, and it has been our joy to watch her just elevate. It's so smooth and athletic, and I think you have a good, example of a player that is having a lot of fun and has a lot of joy playing the game of volleyball this season.
Claudia Dillon sees the opening and just tips it over.
A veteran play from Claudia Dillon. Seeing that there's two hands, the blocks to the left front blocker came over. That's Cooper blocking, so she knows that the defense has to be on a string to be able to pick that up, not able to do so.
London Davis.
That's up.
Nice pickup. I think that was Wilson who got that in the back row.
Caroline Bien to serve.
Out to Clark. Myers and London Davis there. Emily Wilson finally misses one.
Well, that outlet's been there all match long. And just misses that one, though. I think that ball just died on her a little bit.
Wilson was able to dig that one as well. Clark.
Point, UCF. Claudia Dillon to serve.
El Nadi. No touch. Point Knights. Clark finding her rhythm again. 14 kills.
And it was a quick ball out to Clark in transition. And she was able to just shade that ball a little bit more towards the line to find that opening.
Well, not even set one sail wide.
Just a miss serve will end a 3-0 scoring run for UCF.
Out to Clark.
What a play from Clark. That was a difficult ball from the serve. Able to handle that and then also come up with a kill.
These Knights don't get cheated on their swings, do they?
15 kills for Lauren Clark.
El Nadi. Shomers was there. Reagan Burns with a great pickup for Kansas. Out to Clark, off the antenna. Point UCF.
Oh, just swinging away. I mean, they've been the aggressor. And it's some high swings too. I mean, crafty swings.
El Nadi.
El Nadi is the aggressor here and then goes after it. I think that ball is actually going to go long.
It's one of those that was coming right at Shear and then just kind of tailed away at the end.
Well, Kansas continued to go with Bryn Kirsch because she came in, and why not, right?
Off the tape again.
Oh, once again.
Burns with a nice pickup. Clark powers away.
Well, Clark's been going after the hands of Cameron Turner. And she's the smaller of the two blockers and able to get what she wants out there, tooling the hands.
Tight to the net, Turner. Now, El Nadi. Shomers with a good save. That's going to be point Kansas. Wilson thought she caught the back line, and it looked like
well, and I think
maybe
that
it did.
Shears said, no, I don't think it was. And so I think their team telling their head coach to hold off.
Well, that's close. Service error from Kansas. We'll give the point to UCF.
Chloe Shear will serve.
And an ace.
UCF.
Gives the Knights a 3-point edge.
Their 5th team ace, 8th in the country, and you just knew that the Knights were going to go back and pick up some, average almost 2 a set.
Cooper pounds it straight down.
Oh, Cameron Turner, watch her elevate. And then that allows that one-on-one for Reagan Cooper to pick up her 16th kill of the match. It's like a luxury when you're an outside hitter. You don't get very many one-on-one attempts. Usually you have 4 hands against you.
Britt Carlson off the block of Cooper.
I think it's also serve.
So Cole will serve. Cooper cutting a tough angle.
Well, until they stop her, I think you got to continue to go to Reagan Cooper. Her ability to elevate and hit a multitude of shots, that time sharp, extreme sharp.
Claudia Dillon off the hands of Cooper.
And just couldn't get pressed back into the floor. See, that left hand gets used.
Cameron Turner has to track that one down. Out to London Davis. Reagan Burns with a set.
So calm. I've been impressed all season long with just the calmness from the true freshman Reagan Burns. A secondary set, and then London Davis's ability to put away that ball so high and just track and be patient. Both right side attackers and on the floor have provided a great deal of offense. London Davis for the Jayhawks, and then Britt Carlson checking in for UCF.
Wide from Dillon. Now Kansas just a point away.
Well, Reagan Burns doing her job. She gets that left foot right on that line. knowing that anything to her left is going to be wide.
Cameron Turner with a nice dig. Shear covers it. El Nadi. Clark is blocked. Michaela Myers. 13 all.
Well, the senior says no with her left.
Even at 13 here in the fourth. Caroline Bien to serve it. Clark. Bien somehow got to that one. El Nadi with the block. Cameron Turner with a dig. El Nadi. Big point for Kansas.
And the defense, Caroline Bien within that rally. I think Cameron Turner, the defense just doing their job, back row buckling in, and that is a tremendous back row defense right now between Burns, Bien, and Cameron Turner getting it done.
That one gets through the block of El Nadi.
The two live attackers set there, split the attackers, and Chalmers leading Dillon out to that on the slide.
El Nadi.
Beautiful ball from Cameron Turner off of her hands, and that was a huge, nice set to her setter right after that swing from Maya El Nadi.
Abby Hansen.
Well, right back, that one-on-one, finding success in UCF in system. Able to just go right back because Anna Banjo, the middle blocker for Kansas, is shading more because they've gotten so much offensive production from the outside pins. Chalmers with a great set.
Out to London Davis. There's Britt Carlson.
Britt Carlson, 11 kills, no errors on 18 attempts. Doesn't have to do too much there, just gets her feet set, a quick little gather step.
El Nadi.
Well, El Nadi able to exploit the seam because she gets on the ball in such a hurry with that fast arm swing.
Kirsch to serve.
19 kills for El Nadi to lead all players in this match.
Kirsch with another ace. How big has she been?
3 aces, line to line, continue to go line to line. That one had a lot of heat.
Off the Kansas hands is Abby Hansen.
Well, UCF going back to the zone, having success on this right side. Because they have that one-on-one and going up against El Nadi blocking.
El Nadi, 21 kills.
You just punch for punch, both these teams back and forth, able to first ball side out at a really high clip for both teams right now in this fourth set. No, that was out.
Long from Hansen.
And Hansen thought it was in, but I actually think that ball was out. And I think that their head coach, Jenny Maurer, looks at her. Her family's here from St. Louis. And I think she looked up to her family looking for some help. I think they told her not to pull the challenge.
I see some UCF sweatshirts kind of along that baseline. Off the tape. Once again, it's Britt Carlson. Emily Wilson.
Emily Wilson now with her 18th kill to lead the way, and it was again a positive touch at the plane of the net, not a terminating block, but a ball that UCF was able to run through.
Cooper.
UCF.
Ray Bouchard is thinking about a challenge here.
I think we are going to get a challenge. And it was right there on the corner over by the UCF bench. And we're going to challenge if this is in or out.
Oh.
I learned that one this year.
Yeah.
Whose
Which means
cows
absolutely nothing.
eating the cabbage?
Okay. So Kansas now with a lead. And Molly Schultz in to serve.
Coach Richard, I think we'll check in. We have the right server, right? We got the right server in. We're good. Because it was a challenge, I think, in the set number 3 that the Jayhawks came off of and were out of rotation. We hear a lot of "I love you, Molly," and Molly Schultz is going back to serve, and I think family and friends in the house to watch this senior match on a snowy day, a beautiful snowy day.
Molly Schultz to serve.
Quick ball to Claudia Dillon. Even at 20.
Claudia Dillon, one of those grad players wanting to finish her season off with a victory, trying to will her team. And as I mentioned, UCF came in here in a non-conference game where they weren't a part of the Big 12 last season and had a clean sweep over the Jayhawks.
Cooper. So good.
19 kills, just 1 error, and Reagan Cooper wanting the ball, telling her setter, that's a great ball. The high flyer, 472. That's a tremendous clip for an outside hitter.
Back to London Davis. Timeout UCF.
You can feel it though. It is palpable here, and just the amazing energy on campus and the support. Reagan Cooper, we talked to her, coming in and had played at 2 other Power 5 institutions. She says, the support of all around as an athlete here that you get has been really special, and she's enjoyed it.
Low from Turner, so the Knights.
And the best server, the best server for the Knights.
Emily Wilson steps back behind the line.
And
Cooper.
And a block. Dillon gets that left hand in time.
Claudia Dillon makes it 22-all. Now Kansas wants a timeout.
What about the play from Claudia Dillon? Just the second block for the Knights. We've seen it a number of times where Reagan Cooper has went into that inside sharp angle. That was August 31st. And since then, they have won here at home.
Need some horse magic here. Cooper. Kansas 2 points away.
Well, she has the ability to just rise up, elevate over the top, and too much to handle on the back row. So for UCF, they have 2 attackers split in Dillon and then Lauren Clark, but they also have the back row option.
Elnady. Chance for Kansas. They want Elnady. Match point, KU. Crowd on its feet as BN will put it in play. Sails long.
So for Kansas, the options here, they have 3 live attackers. They have Ayla Elnady on the outside, London Davis on the right side, Michaela Myers in the middle.
Out to Elnady. Blocked. Chalmers, Abby Hansen there together. 2 match points saved from UCF.
How about Chalmers? Like basically on one knee. He's going to have surgery after the season.
Elnady sees the opening and brings Kansas back to a 3rd match point.
Well, tremendous awareness. Sensing Claudia Dillon on the back row playing in right back. That's a long way for her to run after she serves that ball to have to run into right back. Perfect placement on that tip.
Not yet, says Abby Hansen. 3rd match point saved. London Davis. No touch.
London Davis was wanting a touch, but I don't think I didn't see a touch.
Bouchard.
Timeout.
He's going to call a timeout. As UCF now has a set point. Chalmers will serve it up for the Knights. Turner, Elnady. Shearer saved it with the right hand. Elnady again. Great save from Chalmers. Elnady once again. Abby Hansen puts it away. Ray Bouchard not happy with 26 now.
Yes.
Instead of heading to a 5th.
Not so fast.
Bryn Kirsch will serve it. On the banjo with the block. And now Kansas with its 4th match point.
On a banjo just absolutely denies one-on-one. The strong press from on a banjo.
Hirsch with a great serve. Elnady. Jayhawks win it in 4.
Oh.
Was that any good?
Well, hats off to Coach Bouchard on the challenge. That match was over. We were going to go to a 5th.
Hey man,
चल के बा बंदे के
भोला स्वामी पीसे भमिया तोहार सिर्फ संडे के बुझो जी अब करे हमर इंतजार पीसन संडे के सुन
तो ठंडे के
स्वामी पीसे भमिया तोहार सिर्फ संडे के अब करे हमर इंतजार पीसन संडे के बुझो
आइल बाटे तो मंडे के
समय से भमिया तोहार सिर्फ संडे के अब करे हमर इंतजार पीसन संडे के
ऋषभ रिकॉर्डिंग स्टूडियो सिमरा।